Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say a new rivalry is brewing on the CBS soap, and we can't wait to see which grandma will come out on top. Dr. Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, just poked the bear on B&B, will Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown attack? This week on Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers say Luna Nozowa, Lisa Yamada, will wake up and be greeted by both of her grandmothers. Lee Finnegan has been trying to keep Luna hidden, but Sheila Carter was closing in on her secret. Dr. Lee needed help with her patient, so it makes sense she brought Grandma Sheila in to assist her. She's the last person on the planet who would call the cops and report that Luna was alive. But bold previews indicate Luna Nozowa's grandmas are going to have a tough time seeing eye to eye on what's next for the secret patient. It's unclear what Lie's plans are for Dr. John Finnegan's, Tanner Novlan, bio daughter. Is she nursing her back to health just to send her away to a mental hospital? Now that Luna Nozowa is alive and awake, she is going to want to leave her grandma's apartment. We know Lee Finnegan isn't going to allow that. Can Luna convince Sheila Carter to kidnap her and get her out of there while Lie is at work? Technically it isn't kidnapping if the hostage is trying to leave, but Lie won't see it that way. Sheila turned over a new leaf on Bold and Beautiful, and Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Missinswood, even praised her for doing the right thing when Luna went on a shooting spree. But did Luna's death wake up something dark inside her? Will Sheila Carter kidnap her granddaughter from Lee Finnegan to save her from prison or the mental hospital? In the world of the Bold and the Beautiful, secrets don't just simmer. They boil over into scandal, betrayal, and occasionally outright danger. And when Sheila Carter is at the center of the storm, fans know things are about to take a terrifying turn. This week's Brew storyline could change the lives of several Forresters, Spencers, and Logans forever, as whispers begin to swirl that Sheila might have set her sights on Luna and possibly kidnapped her. What's driving Sheila's latest descent into chaos? How does Luna become the unexpected pawn in her twisted plan? And which characters will risk everything to bring her home? Let's break down this dark, dangerous, and deeply dramatic spoiler in true soap fashion. The calm before the storm. Luna Nozowa has been riding a roller coaster since her arrival in Los Angeles. Between falling in love, facing complicated family dynamics, and surviving scandal after scandal, she's barely had a moment to catch her breath. Her relationship with R.J. Forrester has been a bright spot, pure, romantic, and refreshing compared to the manipulations swirling around them. But lately, Luna's life has been anything but calm. Rumors about her parentage, lingering tension with her mother Poppy, and the fallout from past indiscretions have left her vulnerable. And Sheila Carter knows exactly how to exploit a vulnerability when she sees one. Sheila's motive: a twisted mother's logic. At first glance, Sheila's fixation on Luna doesn't make sense. They've had no deep connection, no long-standing grudge. So why would Sheila risk everything to target her? The answer lies in Sheila's warped sense of justice and her determination to protect her own son Finn. Sheila has convinced herself that Luna is a threat to Finn and Steffi's marriage. Her reasoning? Luna is close to RJ, and RJ is Ridge's son. And in Sheila's paranoia-fueled mind, anything connected to Ridge inevitably ties back to Steffi. If Luna stays, Sheila tells herself, RJ stays in Steffi's orbit. And if RJ's there, Liam will follow. And Liam means trouble for Finn and Steffi. It's a far-reaching soap operatic stretch of logic, but in Sheila's mind, it's airtight. The setup: a chance encounter. Sheila's plan begins subtly. She runs into Luna at Il Giardino, while Luna is picking up lunch for RJ. Sheila plays the concerned bystander, asking gentle but probing questions about Luna's life. She compliments Luna on her beauty, her career potential, and, most importantly, her loyalty to family. Sheila seemed oddly nice, Luna later tells RJ, like she was trying too hard. RJ brushes it off as Sheila being Sheila, unpredictable but harmless. But Luna's instincts tell her something darker is brewing. What Luna doesn't know is that Sheila is already laying the groundwork. She notes Luna's routines, her favorite coffee shop, her class schedule, her work meetings. Sheila's patience is chilling. She doesn't pounce right away, she waits. The disappearance. It happens on a foggy Thursday evening. Luna leaves a late Forrester Creations meeting and heads to her car in the underground parking garage. The air is thick with silence, save for the echo of her heels on the concrete. As she unlocks her car, a voice slips through the darkness. "Luna, we need to talk." She turns. Sheila steps out of the shadows, wearing a deceptively calm smile. Luna stiffens, clutching her bag. "I don't have anything to say to you," Luna replies, edging toward her car. Sheila's smile vanishes. "Oh, but I have something to say to you." The next moment happens in a blur. A sharp scent, a cloth over Luna's mouth, and darkness swallowing her whole. Panic at Forrester Creations. By morning, Luna hasn't returned home. Ajay assumes she stayed with Poppy or fell asleep working late. But by noon, he's pacing Forrester Creations, calling her phone again and again. Poppy hasn't heard from her either. Hope tries to calm him, but Steffi, overhearing the conversation, can't help but feel the prickle of dread. "We need to consider the possibility that something's happened to her," Steffi says. "This isn't like Luna. It's Finn who makes the leap no one else dares to voice. What if Sheila's involved?" Sheila's hideout. The truth comes out. When Luna wakes, she's in a dimly lit cabin far from Los Angeles. Her hands are bound and her head throbs from the chemical Sheila used to knock her out. Sheila, perched in a rocking chair, greets her with an unsettling calm. "Don't be scared," Sheila says, almost tenderly. "I'm doing this for your own good." Luna, furious, demands to know why. Sheila launches into her twisted explanation. How Luna's presence threatens Finn's happiness, how RJ's connection to Steffi puts her in the crosshairs of old rivalries. Sheila insists that if Luna just stays away, everyone will be safer. "You're smart, Luna," Sheila coos. "You'll understand in time." RJ and Finn, an uneasy alliance? Back in LA, RJ is frantic. He confronts Finn, accusing him of protecting his mother. Finn, equally desperate, assures RJ that he wants Luna back just as badly. Against Steffi's wishes, Finn agrees to help RJ track Sheila, but warns him that confronting her without a plan could be dangerous. The unlikely allies begin piecing together Sheila's recent moves. Her sudden disappearance from Il Giardino shifts, her chance meeting with Luna, and a string of sightings in a rural area outside the city. The emotional fallout. While the men search, Poppy spirals into guilt and fear. She blames herself for not warning Luna more forcefully about Sheila. In a heart-wrenching scene, she collapses in Hope's arms, sobbing. "She's my baby, my only baby, and she's out there with her." Hope promises they'll bring Luna home, but her eyes betray the fear she won't say aloud. Sheila's game of control. Days pass. Sheila doesn't harm Luna, but she keeps her isolated, feeding her cryptic bits of information about the outside world. She tells Luna RJ has moved on, that Poppy isn't even looking for her, that the Forresters are too busy with their own drama to care. It's classic Sheila psychological warfare, breaking Luna's spirit before releasing her, ensuring she stays away by choice. But Luna isn't so easily broken. She pretends to go along with Sheila's reasoning, subtly noting details about the cabin. The creak in the floor near the door, the sound of water nearby, the smell of pine. She's planning her escape. The rescue. RJ and Finn's search finally leads them to a remote area where a park ranger recalls seeing a woman matching Sheila's description with a younger woman who didn't look happy. They track the lead to an abandoned hunting cabin. Inside, the air is thick with tension. RJ bursts through the door, calling Luna's name, and finds Sheila holding her back with an arm around her shoulder. "She's safe," Sheila insists. "Safer than she'll ever be with you." Finn steps between them, his voice low but firm. Mom, let her go. For a moment, it seems Sheila might surrender. But then her eyes flicker with that familiar, unpredictable fire. If I can't protect her, she says, no one will. RJ lunges, pulling Luna away as Finn restrains Sheila. It's messy, emotional, and charged with years of tangled history. But in the end, Luna is free. Aftermath and fallout. Back in LA, Luna struggles to process what happened. She's grateful to RJ, but the trauma lingers. Every shadow feels threatening. Every unexpected noise makes her flinch. RJ promises to stand by her, but Luna quietly wonders if Sheila might try again. Sheila, meanwhile, is back in police custody, for now. But as every bold and beautiful fan knows, locking Sheila up is never a permanent solution. From her cell, she vows that one day, Luna will thank her. The bigger picture. This kidnapping isn't just a standalone shocker. It's a ripple that could spread through multiple storylines. Finn versus Steffi. Finn's role in helping RJ could strain his marriage if Steffi believes he put himself in danger for someone connected to her family drama. Poppy's guilt. Poppy's fear for Luna could lead her to make desperate choices, maybe even teaming up with an unlikely ally to keep Sheila away for good. RJ's transformation. The ordeal could push RJ into a more protective, assertive role, setting the stage for bigger romantic and professional arcs. Sheila's next move. Even in custody, Sheila's mind is always working. Could she manipulate another inmate or ally to continue her vendetta from behind bars? Final word. If The Bold and the Beautiful follows through with a Sheila Luna kidnapping storyline, it could be one of the most intense arcs of the year. It combines Sheila's trademark unpredictability, a fresh victim who's never faced her wrath before, and the emotional stakes of a romance under siege. For viewers, it's a perfect storm of danger, love, and high drama. Exactly what keeps fans glued to the screen. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.